friends, welcome to Best Game Tuesday. This is Veera from Time to Chess. In this video, we are going to see the best game of Pal Benko. Benko is Hungarian-American Grandmaster. In this game, Benko played with white pieces and Fischer. He played with black pieces in this game. Actually, we are not going to see any brilliant sacrifices in this game. It's just a beautiful, flawless positional game by Benko. So he will convert small imbalances or positional advantages into win in this game. Okay, let's get into the game. G3, pet opening of Pal Benko, and Fischer played knight f6, bishop g2, g6, e4, d6, d4 center control, bishop g7, and white played knight e2 here. Because knight f6 is not a great move here because it blocks bishop's diagonal and also f2 pawn. But with knight e2, castle and f4 looks very strong for white. And black played castle, white also castled, pawn e5, knight bc3, and black played c6, preparing for queenside play. Mostly in this structure, black's plan will be like b5, bb7, knight bd7, a6 and c5. So Benko played a4 to stop b5, and black played nbd7. Now pause this video and try to find the best move for white. If you have good positional understanding, you can find this move easily. Yeah, it's a5. Idea of this move is very simple. First, this move gains more space, and another important thing is it stops black's queenside play. For example, here black can't play b5 because this move leads to create some weakness in black's pawn structure. After a takes b6, obviously black can't take using pawn because of rook takes rook. So queen takes b6, and again pawn takes pawn. Also discover attack to d6 pawn. So only move is pawn takes pawn. Now these pawns are really weak, c6 and a7. And black has 3 pawn islands, 1, 2 and 3. But just 2 for white, 1 and 2. Your pawn structure will be good if you have fewer pawn islands. That's why b5 is not possible here. So black played e takes d4 and knight takes d4, knight c5, h3 with the idea of bishop e3. If white play direct bishop e3 here, then knight g4 is coming. That's why h3 first. And black played rook e8, threatening to capture on e4. Rook e1. In this position, black was not able to find a good plan because there is a strong threat b4, b5, which creates weakness in black's pawn structure once again. So black played knight of d7 because if white play b4 here, it creates weakness in h8 to a1 diagonal. So white played bishop e3 and finished this development. Queen c7, and white played f4 to gain more control over the center. And black played rook b8, preparing for b5. Also trying to do that without creating any weakness in his pawn structure. And white played queen d2 connecting rooks, b5, and very obvious move for white, a takes b6, which gives open file for white's rook, a takes b6. Here once again pause the video and try to find the best continuation for white. Actually here white has two best moves. One is direct tactical shot, another one is very simple positional play which was played by Benko. So tactical move is e5, discover attack, threatening this c6 pawn. So here black has three options: d takes e5, bishop b7, and d5, which is comparatively best move for black. So first let's see d takes e5 and knight c6. If black play rook b7 and knight b5, simply black queen is trapped. So for e5 black play bishop b7 and rook a7 is coming. After rook a8, simply white can play knight takes c6, rook takes a7, queen c8, knight ca7, queen b8, and knight takes d6. It's completely winning for white. So if black played d5, once again here comes the brilliant move, knight takes c6, knight sacrifice, queen takes c6, and knight takes d5, threatening knight e7, knight f6, discover attack to black's queen. So queen e6, knight c7, queen e7, knight takes e8, queen takes e8, and rook a7. White gave two minor pieces for rook but captured two extra pawns. And also white pieces are very active. So this is winning for white. But here Benko played very simple move, b4, knight e6, and b5, once again targeting black's pawn structure. Here black can't play c takes b5 because of knight c b5, queen c5, knight takes e6, discover attack to black's queen, queen takes b5, and knight c7, winning for white. Also black can't play c5 because of knight d5, and also knight c6 is coming. So here black played knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, again bishop takes d4, queen takes d4, and c5. Now black's pawn structure is really bad. There are a lot of holes, a lot of weak squares in black's position, and also this is backward pawn. Simply queen d2, bb7. Now pause the video and try to find the final moves to gain material advantage. Once again, very simple move, rook a d1, threatening pawn on d6, rook e6, and e5. And black lost his pawn because of this pin. So black played bishop takes g2, king takes g2, queen b7 check, king f2, not allowing queen f3 in future, rook d8, and e takes d6. White won a pawn. Knight f6, rook takes rook, pawn takes rook, and queen e3, threatening e6 pawn, and also preventing knight e4. So black played king f7 to protect e6 pawn, and queen f3. White is happy to trade queens because of his extra pawn, also thanks to white's active king. So black played queen b8, And knight e4, trading another piece. Knight takes, queen takes, rook d7, because black can't take this pawn on d6, which is blunder because of queen e5. And black can't play rook d8 because of rook d7 check. And black has to give his queen to stop checkmate. Also for queen e5, black play king e7, then queen g7 comes, king d8, queen f8, king c7, queen takes d6, also winning. So black played rook d7, and obvious move, queen c6, queen d8, king f3 to stop queen h4 check after g4. And black played king g7, g4, and now plan is rook a1, rook a8. Okay, let's play some random move of black. For example, king f7, rook a1, and black can't take this pawn because of rook a7 check, king g8, and rook a8. If black go to f6, and that is the move g5, that's why white played g4. And king f5, rook f7, queen f6, and rook takes f6, checkmate. So this is the plan of g4. So black played e5, trying to attack white's king, and rook f7 check. Here actually king g3 is the best move, which stops queen h4, but white played king g2, which is also winning, and black played queen h4, and very simple move, rook f1. It stops queen f2 check, and also trying to trade rooks. Rook takes f1, king takes f1, queen h3 check, queen g2, queen e3, queen e2, and black played queen h3 check, and this position is hopeless for black, so he just resigned before white's move. Actually very simple and neat game. I hope you enjoyed and found something useful from this game. See you tomorrow with another interesting video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.